Now, we talked about mental health a lot more on the show this past year than we ever have before, and rightfully so, because it's been such a pertinent topic to just about everybody. I want to bring in Miss Kelly Hausman. She is a licensed professional counselor. And Kelly, this past year, wow. I mean, we've said it over and over. It has been so crazy, and you have so many people that are coming to you.
Yep. Actually, my practice has never been more full, and more people than ever are seeking therapy, understandably, especially with the pandemic and quarantine going on.
Yeah, but we're learning it's such a healthy thing too, not for just when we're in despair, but also through those good times of life as well. So let's talk about what you specialize in, and then we'll get into more of that social media stuff.
Sure. So I specialize in working mostly with millennials, and a lot of what comes up in our sessions is social media usage, comparison, anxiety, and all of those things that come along with it, which is still going on. Even though we're not out doing things, we're still online, we're still scrolling quite a bit. And so lots to talk about in sessions.
Well, and I'll be honest, it's impossible to go on social media and not compare yourself to someone. It is so difficult. So let's talk about it. Let's set some ground rules and how we can actually embrace social media without completely getting rid of it.
Yep. Hey, look, I think social media is here to stay. It's definitely something that most people have grown up with now, and it can definitely be a welcome escape. We can't go out and do things like we used to. So social media is our next best thing to actually being in the room with our friends and family that are spread across the country that we can't be with right now.
Yeah. So first things first, probably be aware of how much time we're spending on it, right?
Yep. And I think a lot of people, look, it's easy. You just scroll, you're not really paying attention. I've had some clients saying they're spending upwards of 5 hours a day just scrolling through social media. So really being aware and setting realistic time limits for yourself is a great first step.
And point number two, those emotions that come up. We probably have a mix of emotions when we're looking at social media.
Yep. And I always say to try to follow accounts that for the most part leave you feeling pretty uplifted, inspired, or at least neutral. A lot of times when we're scrolling, we're comparing ourselves to someone that has something we don't, or that looks a way that we don't. And then it causes a lot of really negative emotions, which then we discuss in therapy sessions.
And last, I think that a lot of us sometimes get on social media to escape the things we don't want to be doing.
Yep. And really being aware of what am I trying to escape right now and why? Am I really stressed out with my kids, so I need a break to just scroll? Am I avoiding homework or schoolwork or work in general, and trying to figure out, is there a more productive or healthier thing that I could be doing right now aside from scrolling that's going to get me towards my goals?
Yeah, exactly. So there are ways to embrace it. We just have to do it the right way. Well, if people want to get in contact with you to talk not only just about social media, but so many other things, how can they do so?
Sure, I would love that. My website is kellysreality.com. And if you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook at the same name, and also Instagram at Kelly Hausman.
And don't worry, Kelly, I followed you on your Instagram account right before this interview. So
I'll follow you back.
I'll be catching up with you there, mindfully, of course. So.
Yes, we're going to set some limits and then just scroll to our heart's content.
Of course. Thanks, Ms. Kelly, and take care.
Thanks for having me.